Welcome back. Since I got such a response from the last Benchy video, I thought I would give you another one. This time I wanted to see how large of a Benchy I could print. The bed is about 14 inches squared, so I decided to turn it diagonal, as you can see on this little one, and completely max out the print bed. I wanted to use a new rainbow filament, and I had not used it before, so I decided to print a test Benchy first. I like to do that with new filaments, especially when it's going to be such a long print. The main thing I'm looking for is that the temperature seems right, there's no odd seams, anything like that. I'm printing it at the same 0.4 millimeter layer height that was the slightly faster one on the last video. Okay, I'm ready to start the full-size print. Slicer said this would be just a little bit over 24 hours, 24 hours and 19 minutes. Because this is a much larger print, the calibration does take longer. The amount of time from when I click print until it actually starts is right around 7 minutes. I went ahead and left my sound on, and you can hear my MK3 in the background, just so you can compare the noises in my room. As I've said before, this is not the best setup with all this IKEA furniture, and they vibrate quite a bit. They're pretty loud, so just to kind of compare. Of course, the XL is going to be pretty quiet as it's starting this first layer. Starting to be able to see the decal on the bottom. Okay, let's go ahead and speed this up. It is interesting seeing this rainbow filament. However, on this large size, I'm not sure that it looks the best. I think it just starts to kind of look very heavy layer lines. I did know that this print was going to run out, so I did order 2 spools. I wanted to check the filament run out detection as well as see if there is a heavy line that shows when I do swap them out. But I kind of messed up here. I went ahead and clicked that yes, the filament unloaded successfully, but it didn't. I was not able to grab the filament out of the tube on the side, so instead I unhooked the top here where it comes into the motor and thought it would slide right out, but it didn't. I ended up having to get some pliers, pulled on it a little bit that way, still couldn't get it out. The screen said nothing but remove filament, so I just went ahead and made it happen. Then of course I had to reattach the Bowden tube. And go ahead and reload new filament. The other mistake I made was getting 2 rolls of rainbow filament. I thought that they would be, the same brand, so what did it matter? But you can see that it's starting at orange and the last one didn't quite finish at green, so this makes for kind of a heavy layer change. Takes about 30 seconds to get it heated up and to purge the new filament. And again, I do have other machines running in the background, so there is a lot of noise in this room. Let's finish it up and see how it turned out. So my first impressions are, like I said, I don't really love this rainbow color on this large of a print. I probably need a slower transition rainbow. As far as the actual print, there is a lot of sagging on the bridging areas, in the door, over the windows, and unfortunately I ended up having kind of a layer shift. Probably from me yanking on the extruder, shifted just a little bit so you can really see a gap. I still have a really hard time getting these print beds off. The magnets are very strong. And here it is, a 16.5-inch Benchy. The front of the boat is very smooth. I'm very surprised right there how smooth it is, but the frame on those openings do have quite a bit of sagging. A little bit of filament actually fell from that layer shift, and I'm not actually able to even pull that off with my hand. Between the layer shift and the difference in the color, I really don't like how this top turned out at all. What are your thoughts? Would you print a 24-hour Benchy that's 16.5 inches long? What settings would you change to improve the bridging? I did not have the tab for thick bridges clicked, and I definitely would do that next time. It was fun to print. Thanks for watching!